Right, first up, we've got selling stations. This is by Fernan24, 6.71 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these two, so that one and that one, in the construction menu and under productions and selling points. So we'll scroll along to find it, because obviously there's two of them. So the first one there, 25 grand selling station, is the big barn, and I will say it's a big barn because that is massive. You then got the second option of the sell point, so just a little grate. So going to do all the same sort of stuff: hay, potatoes, sugar beet, straw, sugar beet cut, TMR and silage. But obviously the smaller gridded one is 15 grand, and then the big barn is 25. I mean, look at it, it's huge. So you pull your vehicle trailer over there like that and unload, then same again there. And if you've got some of that stuff knocking around that you want to sell off, I mean, to be fair, this one's probably going to be the easier one to fit in, because unless you've got the space, that is huge. It does look good, mind you. I do like the old weathering look and all the detail on the wood, but it is big. If you've got the space though, yeah, very nice. And next up is Farm Sawmill. This is by the law, 14.89 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to, oh no, we've gone past it. There we are. 10 grand to place down. Obviously it's a mini sawmill. Well, this is ace, because obviously sawmills take up a lot of space and this one's tiny. Oh, I do like it. So you got your wood chip taken out point there, production chain menu there, you got your sell wood icon there. Then you've got your loading in area, and we'll come around this side. There's your pallet spawn point. So we'll come around to the production chain menu, click on that. So it's going to do usual sort of shenanigans. So wood into planks, and then wood into furniture. Obviously with a bit of wood chip on the coming out of it as well. And the capacities are 100,000 litres of wood it can hold, 100,000 litres of boards, 30,000 litres of wood chips and 25,000 litres of furniture. I do like that. I mean, now with the, was it the farm dairy, two small productions, oh, these two, yeah, those two together, very nice. Right, next up we've got extra large sheep barn pack. This is by Fluffy Mods, 1.68 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these two in the construction menu and on animals and sheep, as you can well imagine. So we've got these two here. So we've got the barn itself, 99 grand, and then we've got the pasture, which is 28 grand. Both hold 250 sheep, but obviously the pasture is going to need to have water put in as well. So you come up here, you've got your animal dialogue box here on the barn, 250, very nice. Then we'll come down here, there's your food, goes in there, got pallet spawn point there, and we'll come over here to the pasture, pallet spawn point there, food goes into that area, and you've got your water in, and then your animal dialogue box here. Let's put some in. Yeah, we'll have some of them. There we are, sheep in the pasture. I like that. I mean, larger capacities than the standard base game one, so yeah, very nice. Alright, next up is the 10 Winkle David series. This is by Pix by Oberlona and Rick Black Label TWD Modding. I hope I've got that name correct. 3.95 megabyte on the download. You're going to find all of these, as you can imagine, underweights. So we've got a few options. We've got the David 800, the David 700, the David 1000, the David 1100, and then the David 1200. Obviously, all the names link back to the amount of weight. So 800 kilo, 700 kilo, 1000 kilo, 1100 kilo, and 1200 kilo. The only option on all of them is to change the main color. So you go for whichever one you want. Obviously, going to hook up to the 3-point. You need a weight to keep either end of your tractor down. Ah, he's all right, they are. Right, next up is the Fortrit T88 pack. This is by AAA Modding, 28.8 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this one. There's quite a few options on this one. Under trailers, so it's got a 12,000 litre capacity as standard, 20 grand to buy. So then you've got the usual shenanigans with the setup there, although that there, crawler track, that looks ace. And then you've got the main colour. Any one of those, go for red. Rim colour, obviously, does the rims. Now we'll come back up to the configuration, because this is where it changes a little. Next one, we got trailer. So that puts it up to 25,000 litre capacity. We'll come down to design. So we've got standard, active side right, active side left, without roller or standard. Same thing again, standard or crawler track. Main colour, same as previously. And we'll come back up to configurations. Then got manure spreader. So the same standard or crawler track on there. Main colour, usual shenanigans on the go with that. Although it doesn't actually say a working width on that. Let's go back out to the menu. No, there's no working width. All right, fair enough. That's just really random. And then the other option we got on that one is the fertilizer spreader, 10,000 litre capacity on that. Again, no working width. Interesting. It does look all right though. Very nice. Right, next up is the McCormick X7 short wheelbase. This is by Blower, 11.08 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under medium tractors. So it's got a 165 horsepower engine, 31 mile an hour top speed, 132.5 grand of your hard-earned coinage to buy. You then got the options, usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Come down to warning signs, no, yes, or no. So it puts those just above the rear fenders. Then we've got front loader attacher, no. Quickie, Hauer, or no. Then engine setup, so 165 is standard, 175 or 165. Main colour can have standard, special, or yellow. We'll go with special. Then rim colour, grey or black. That looks alright actually. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is the Massey Ferguson 185 sprayer. This is by EY Modding, 22.42 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under crop protection. So it's got a 75 horsepower engine, 18 mile an hour top speed, 4,000 litre capacity on the tank, 20 metre working width, 9 mile an hour working speed, and it's only going to cost you 40 grand. That's all right, actually. 20 metre for 40 grand. Very nice. You got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. You go for whichever one you want. That being said, 20 metre, 40 grand. I mean, it's got the old school style into it. The old, I'm going to call it the big nose version. But that is wow cheap. Oh, very nice. Right, next up is a mod that came out the other day but was quickly taken off the mod hub and not a lot was said about it, but it's back, so we're all right. This is the Class Dominator pack by Watch to Sick, 76.62 megabyte on the download. You're going to find all of these, because there's quite a few, under harvesters, as you can well imagine. So we've got the Dominator 88 VX SL Maxi. We'll go into this one first. So this has got a 160 horsepower engine, 15 mile an hour top speed, 5,200 litre grain tank, 56 grand. You then got the option there of model. We'll go up to the 88 VX, although that's not changed any of the capacities, mind you, just changed a little bit of design. Then we've got the 88 SL Maxi. That's the same ones before. Usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. You come down to beacons. You got standard. Only at the rear. To put it on the back there. Only at the front. Both. Or standard. You got back stickers. So we'll spin it around. So you got option 1, 2, 3, or 1. Then you got chassis colour. Green or dark grey. The bits underneath. And we'll come out of that and we'll go into the 98. So this has got a 200 horsepower engine, 15 mile an hour top speed, 6,200 litre grain tank for 62.5 grand. You then got the option there under model. Go to the 98 VX. Again, not really changing anything on the capacities. Usual shenanigans, wheel brands and the tyres again. Beacons, the same options. And then we'll go around the back stickers, same as previously. Chassis colour, same as previously. We'll then go to the 108 VX SL Maxi. That's a difficult name. 221 horsepower, 7,500 grain tank, 70.5 grand. Again, you got the 108 VX or the 108 SL Maxi. All the options are the same as the previous ones. We'll then come to the Mega 202. That's a class name. Mega. 160 horsepower, 5,200 litre tank. Although, it's not just the same as the first one, but alright, we'll carry on. Usual shenanigans, the wheel brands and the tyres. We then come down to cabin. So you've got old, or new. You go for whichever one. Beacons as before. Bail stickers, back stickers as before, and chassis colour as before. Then we'll come to the Mega 203 204. I like the names, the mega ones. So 170 horsepower on that one, 6,200 litre grain tank. We've got the 204, which puts it up to 200 horsepower. The grain tank stays the same, actually. All right. Then all the options are the same as previously. Then we've got the 208 218. So this is going to start off at 235 horsepower, 7,750 litre grain tank, 96.5 grand to buy. Although, change those tyres, it's not giving me enough. Oh, there we are. Ferguson, no, they're all £1.5 grand extra. So it's 98 grand, not 96,500. And then you can't get rid of that £1.5 grand. But all right, we'll carry on. Got the same options as the previous ones. Ah, that's all right. That is. I mean, you want to get a sort of older style class harvester on your farm, match it up with the rest of your tractors. Very nice. Right, and the last mod for the day is the Skid Steer Forestry Mulcher. This is by Bargain Mods and Oscar 8599, 3.55 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this under Skid Steer Loader Tools. So this is going to require 65 horsepower from, well, normally say from your tractor, from your skid steer loader, 2 metre working width, although it's all right because it's a forestry mulcher. I'm not going to know 3 metre warnings on this one. 3 mile an hour working speed, 9.5 grand to buy. The main colour is the only option you can change, so you go for whichever one you want. Now, this is ace. I've got one hooked up to the front of the Kubota, and what you can do with this is we'll turn it on, we'll lower it down, you can get rid of bushes. Oh, that taste. I mean, it does leave a sort of dirt state, cultivated state, but it does get rid of those pesky bushes. And also, we'll drive into this tree. Alright, maybe we won't. I'm stuck on something. What's going on here? Alright, let's lift it up a little. There you are. Oh, that's better. Drive into the tree. Oh, we've chopped that down as well. Right, let's lower it down. Get rid of some of these bushes. Oh dear, well, I'm lost. Lost in a bush. Oh, do I not own that land? Oh, why? I've nudged the tree into land I don't own. Dear, oh dear. Well, what it does do, when you get it on land that you own, is obviously it just munches away at it. Rather than it just disappearing the tree altogether, it chops away and chops away and chops away. Is it going to allow us to do it here? Oh yeah, there we are. So look, it's not just making the whole tree disappear straight away. So from a more realistic perspective, if you want to get rid of a tree, like on a roleplay scenario, and this bit's not moving at all. Is it because I'm not on my land? I'd imagine so. Oh, now I'm lost. Is it gone? Oh, it's gone now. Oh dear. Yeah, if you want to go down the more realistic way, because obviously as soon as you go up to a tree and try chopping it off, it doesn't disappear straight away. You have to chomp it off. This is very nice indeed. Oh, I like that. Yeah, very nice. Now we've also got a map out. I'm going to give this a go. The Aragua Valley map. I hope that's how you pronounce it. It's by Aragua Games, 92.22 megabyte on the download. And it says a map with relief based on the region of Vale du I can't even say that name. Aragua. We'll go with that. We'll take a look at that in a separate video. We've got some updates for the day. So the Silage Factory by LSMT Stefan. An update to the SIP Disc 300 by B Gamer 003. Got an update to Riverview Farm by Cavalier Roy. Now, there is quite a bit changed on that, but it does say, note, this is a save game compatible, but to see all changes to the factory, a new game would be required. Got an update for the Wasness map by Bartsanov 3, and there's no note of a new save game, so that's alright. Got an update for Backroads County by FSG Modding and FSG Tasman, and there is a note for a new save game on that one, so okay, carry on. And that's your updates for the day. So this is the current testing list that Giants are working on. There's 31 there for console, which is ace. Although, to be fair, some of those have come out today, but still, there's a lot going on with them at the minute. And that's your mods done for you. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.